Assalamu alaikum. Hello, everyone. We will wait a little while until all join. Okay. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining this session. My name is Minna Bassem. I am pre-sales engineer, and we will talk today about endpoint security. Okay, I hope you find this webinar useful and helpful. I will share my screen. Just 1 minute, please. You can see my screen? Okay. Okay, today we will talk about endpoint security. If you have any question during the session regarding Endpoint Central or any topic regarding Managed Engine product, please write your question in Q&A box and we will answer, inshallah. Okay. Endpoint Central is unified endpoint solution to manage your workstation, laptop, iPad, mobile devices, with many features. We have features for manage and secure your devices. Okay, here we have endpoint management. This is endpoint management. We have many features under manage and many feature under security. The Endpoint Central is the bundle product, include all the endpoint management like MDM, Batch Manager Plus, Software Manage, US Deployer. But if you have or if you wanted to take any security feature, you will take it as add-on. Okay, but this was before. Before we have 3 edition, professional, enterprise, UEM. In professional, we have the basic features like patch management, software deployment, asset management, many configurations and Windows system tools, remote control, and so on. Enterprise, all the feature in professional, plus we have new features in enterprise, and UEM, which is include all the features in professional and enterprise. Okay, but now Manage Engine provide us with new edition, which is Endpoint Security Edition. This edition make the Endpoint Central is powered with all the feature in management and security under one product. So we have 4 editions. We have professional, enterprise, UEM, and this is new one, security edition. So you will get all the features in endpoint management, and plus you will take all the security features like vulnerability management, browser security, application control, privilege management, and device control. We have BitLocker management and Endpoint DLB. Okay, Now we will take a small brief for all security features. After that, we will open a live demo to take a closer look about each feature. First, we have Vulnerability Manager Plus or Vulnerability Management to scan all endpoint and detect the threats and the vulnerabilities, poor misconfigurations, and you can deploy the patch for this vulnerability. We have browser security. You can manage browser, enforce specific policies to manage extensions, the add-on. You can manage the download and so on. Device control plus, you can manage all connected removable devices, make block list and allow list. You can make a trusted list about these devices like USB, for example. Application control, you can also manage install application in your environment. You can make a blacklist and whitelist application. BitLocker management, to make data stored only in BitLocker encrypted devices to protect your sensitive data. Here we have Endpoint DLB to protect your enterprise sensitive data by data loss prevention. And the last one, we have anti-ransomware to secure your endpoint from ransomware attacks. But this only security feature not include in security edition. It's just add-on. If you want to take anti-ransomware, it will be add-on in the security edition. Okay, now we will open the live demo. Okay, before, if you wanted to take demo for Endpoint Central Security Edition or any product from Manage Engine, you can just connect with us and we will provide you demo for this product. Also, we provide POC to let you try the product and make your right decision. Okay, now I will open the live demo. Just 1 minute. Now you can see my screen. Okay, this is Endpoint Central. Okay, with all management feature, like we have a dashboard. First we have dashboard. Also we have configurations, patch management, software deployment, inventory, and tools, and that is all management features. Okay, if you will take security edition, you will get threats in patch module, which is vulnerability, and also you will get browser security, device control, application control, BitLocker management, endpoint DLB. And if you wanted to take anti-ransomware, it's add-on. Okay, let's start with vulnerabilities. Okay, first we have dashboard. You can see the number of uh, total vulnerabilities, fixable vulnerabilities. You can see also the number of days. You can change the day, and we have here many chart. This is customized. You can add or change any widget. If we click here to see the software vulnerability, okay, you can see all the vulnerability detected in Windows or Linux operating system and also any third-party application. All this detected vulnerability. You can see affected system, patch availability, and also you can change this for Smart View. You can see the number of vulnerabilities for each components or each product. For example, we have here Excel, we have Windows 8, Java, and this number of vulnerabilities. And if you click here, you can see more details about this vulnerability, and you can get the patch from here. Detected CVEs. This show all detected CVEs for Windows, Linux, and also any third-party application. All you have to select CVE and click Fix CVE to create a patch deployment task in all affected system. And also we have filter by CVE type or patch availability. We have also zero-day vulnerability. Also we have system misconfigurations. Here you can see all the system misconfiguration detected in Windows and Linux machine. And also you can see, if we click here, you can see all the misconfigurations available in the manage engine in Windows and Linux. Okay. And also we have dashboard specific for system misconfiguration. Here we have vulnerabilities, and here we have misconfigurations dashboard. You can see the total system misconfiguration, fixable system misconfigurations, and we have a chart here. You can see this chart and the number of, for example, BitLocker disabled system. This is, you can see the information about misconfiguration here also. Okay. High risk software. You can see details about your software. We have here end of life. You can see expired details, peer-to-peer, and remote desktop sharing. Okay, this about vulnerabilities. Also, we have a system here. You can check system health policy. You can select, for example, the number of critical patches or important patches to detect this device as highly vulnerable system, and also for vulnerable system. And if we click here, you can see all the system which is highly vulnerable system. And if we click any device and deploy missing patches, this will be handle this patches. Okay. Let we see anti-ransomware. In anti-ransomware, automatically detect any unusual file actions or edit on your endpoint that may be ransomware attacks, and you will show here an incident. You can open any incident if this unresolved and see alert. We can see many details here about the process information and process tree, and you can mark this as false positive or as true positive. If this is real positive, you can get non-erasable backup for all these files attacks. Okay, let we show browser security. In browser security, you can apply policies or restrictions in specific computer or on group of computer. Okay, here you can create any group of devices. Okay, let's open the policies. You can manage any add-on for any browser or extensions. You can create policy to manage the extensions. Here we have Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, and Microsoft Edge. You can control if you allow the user to install extensions, yes or no. And also you can make a block list extensions, block list permissions, also in Internet Explorer browser. This is for control extensions. Okay. Also, we have download filter. You can control download from any browser. If we create policy, you can block the download. If we click yes, no one can download from any browser. If we click no, you can make a condition. Okay, block if all of these conditions happen. For example, you can control the download by time limit or specific web domain or URL, file types or website group or file size. Okay, also we have browser customization. You can customize any browser for Windows or Mac to, for example, control the bookmark here, and also you can set a specific browser as a default browser, and you can configure policies to enhance browser security. Okay, also we have here web filter, we have browser restrictions. This is about browser security. Okay, after that we have device control. You can see dashboard, you can see the computers without policy, trusted devices, block devices, allow devices, and you can make or create policy and deploy this policy in a specific devices. For example, I will create policy for Windows machine. You can control about, for example, removable storage devices. You can make allow or allow for just trusted devices or block. Also with Windows devices, Apple devices, Bluetooth devices, printer, you can control all of this. Okay, and after you create the policy, you can deploy this policy in specific devices. We have here also temporary access. You can create secure temporary access for devices to access your computer. For example, if we click here, you can select the computer number, select the user, and you select the duration access. Okay? And also we have many report about the browser security. After that, we have Endpoint DLB. Okay. About Endpoint DLB, already we talked about it in details in the previous webinar. If you are interested to get more information about Endpoint DLB, check the video in our YouTube channel. You will get all the information about Endpoint DLB. Okay. But by the way, you can categorize your sensitive data by rules. We have here data classification. You can categorize your information by rules. We have by default rules, and you can make custom rules. After you make a categories or classification your information, you can make a policy. For example, I will select the type of information or the data, and I can make a data loss prevention control. For example, I can control file access for a specific applications, and I can select here the application. I can control screen capture, email client, file upload, and also removable storage devices, printing devices. All this you can control. Okay, and also you have insight for sensitive email audit, sensitive file audit, and also we have here BitLocker Management. You can see dashboard for BitLocker Management, and you can see policies here. You can create policy and deploy this policy for a specific device. Okay, this is all features about Security Edition. We have anti-ransomware, browser security, device control, application control, endpoint DLB. This is the new features in endpoint security. Okay. Also, we have a reports module. You can make a report for all information in Endpoint Central. We have report regarding Active Directory, for example, we regarding GPO, and we have also regarding the security. We have here browser reports. You can make a schedule report, device control report, DLB report, application control report, BitLocker reports, and also USB reports. If you wanted to create reports daily or weekly about USB, you can create this report. By the way, we have also application control, but it's not opened here in live demo, but it's easy. You can make a whitelist and blacklist applications in your environment. So no one can install any application if this application in blacklist um, application. Okay, that's all about about Endpoint Central, about Endpoint Security today. If you have any question, write this question in Q&A box, please. Okay, what is the cost of the Endpoint Central edition? About the prices, this is with the sales team. I will share the content detail. Just 1 minute. Okay, this is about content details. You can send the details about the prices for a sales team. If you wanted to know the price about the security edition, Endpoint Central, or any product from Manage Engine, you will send just email in sales email, and we will uh, answer you. Okay. Okay. Another question regarding the integration with enterprise sorry, the Endpoint Central and Service Desk Plus. Yes, we have this integration. You can make integration about Endpoint Central and Service Desk Plus. Okay, if anyone has any question, please write this in Q&A. Okay, Mr. Sharif, you asked we can connect remotely to asset user to fix. I can't get your point. Please clarify your question, please.